Hello and welcome to another Brightwave tutorial. In this video, we're going to cover output editing, specifically using Excel. So to get started, I'm going to jump into an output that we've created from this data room. We can just jump into any of this. This is the triage reading list for the data room, so we're going to make this full size. Editing outputs is really as simple as clicking into them. You can click a cell, whichever one you want, and then once you're in there, edit just like you would a normal Excel sheet. If you want to reference other cells, you can just type in the cell reference. That will work just the same as you're used to using in Excel. If you want to undo or redo changes, you can use the Command Z button or Command Shift Z to redo. So we can see that in action right here. If you want to see which shortcuts are available, you can click this, and we have some options for popular shortcuts. You also can drop down from these menus and take these popular options as well. So things like freezing rows and columns, clearing, adding new columns and rows, and so forth. Lastly, once you make changes, say we want to get rid of that cell, we'll make the change, we'll click save. And once this is saved, this now adds a version history to the output document. So now we can see the original version, and now we can see V2 that contains the change that was made. These editing tools work across all of our different types of outputs. Obviously, so shortcuts exist specifically for Excel, but version history and editing works across all of the different output formats that you may create. Obviously, Excel being one of the more common and valuable ones. But this should basically have the impact of reducing the back and forth of generating an output, downloading it, making changes locally, uploading it again. Now you can make changes to assumptions, you can modify language, and so forth, all within Brightwave and tracked with that version history that's going to make sure that nothing gets lost. If you make a change that you want to redo later on, you can do that. Of particular interest for our private equity customers, we have the trace precedence short key, which is going to basically, if we don't have any formulas here, but if you have a cell that contains a formula, it's going to show you the sources of those formulas. So hopefully this is helpful. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you have requests for additional Excel hotkeys and shortcuts, please let us know and we'll implement those. You can drop them in the comments below or email your Brightwave rep. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.